Hello, everybody. It's me here. It's your boy, Uno the homie, back again, once again, making podcast, I guess. If you're watching this, I have no idea what I chose my intro to be. Like, it has been a strange number of events that's happened during these years, most of which I don't really care to recount at the moment, but, yeah, I wasn't really quite sure what intro I was gonna use. So like if y'all like it, y'all like it. If y'all don't, y'all don't. I don't know. I'm probably about to surprise myself. But yeah, man, it's been a really long time. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, I don't really care at this point. Yeah, man, I think it's definitely a lot less crowded. And I think things are. I think things. This probably should have been how things should have been anyway, bro. Less crowded, bro. 'Cause not many. I had to learn a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff, dog. Yeah, so I come up with the words of what to say. I guess it's kind of good to be back. I mean, but this right here. This this video itself. I'm just letting y'all know is a byproduct of math. Well, you see, when you multiply, I'm gonna show y'all some. We're gonna talk about algebra for a little bit, right? And this video, this video is a byproduct of math. And if you know math, if you multiply a negative integer by a negative integer, the resulting outcome is, or should I say, the product is going to be a positive number. All right. So, yeah, this is that. It's been so crazy. I got stalked by, got hacked, got involved with a cult. And did I know they were a cult? Hell no. No, but the clues were there, and one thing, narcissist entered my life. He was disguised as like a relative, and like I thought he was the type of person who would honor his title. And this is like there's a lot of problem with today with a lot of people these days. There's a lot of people who don't honor their titles, and this is especially true in the black community. You got fathers who don't honor their title. You got mothers who don't honor their title, and other kind of relatives, and they just out here doing whatever they want and not honoring their title. And if you don't know what I mean, like I'm a brother, so at least when it comes to my younger brother, I try to be a good brother, at least to the best of my ability. Otherwise, I would personally feel like a jackass. So, yeah. And about Colts, I might make a separate video because it's a whole thing, man. Like if y'all don't like, it's people watching this, and I'm sure they watching this, but like y'all goofy, bro. Y'all goofy as fuck. Like I thought, oh. There's some real goofiness going out here in these streets, man. Like you thinking somebody holding it down. You thinking that there's some cool people up here on these interwebs. They be talking. They be There's some people they talk a good talk, man. But when they come down to it, bro, they down for they ready to get goofy on you. They'll get goofy on you super quick, man. Super quick. Don't like, hey, bro. Like, I mean, everybody got their stuff going on. Like, hey, it's just you goofy. It's just you, dog. They can be goofy. Just like, just please, just take it somewhere else, please. Please, just get out the way, man. Like, just don't. You ain't gotta be that goofy, man. Just get out the way. All right, like ain't nobody bothering you, dog. You goofy. Just is people you can talk to. If y'all got goofy stuff going on, everybody got their stuff going on, man. It just is what it is. I ain't mad at nobody. And like it just y'all goofy. Everybody got their stuff going on. Everybody got their stuff going on. It saddens me, dog. It really, really saddens me that my hometown, or matter of fact, my state, that such goofiness is going on. Like y'all would be quite surprised. If somebody, whoever you would think somebody holding it down, ain't nobody really holding it down like that, man. Like I don't know, it's certain like it's something going on, and it's a goofy dude, and I know it's a goofy dude, and it's like it's an umbrella effect, bro. There's somebody up here in a position, and they goofy, and they do goofy shit. And as a byproduct, a lot of other goofiness be happening. All right, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'll probably revisit it. Uh, and yeah. So moving on, you can follow my blog if you want to get some insight. All right. But moving on, I don't want to bum y'all out. I've been all right for the most part. I got very good. If there's one thing I got good at is taking care of myself as well as my and attending to my mental health. Like I got very good at attending to my mental health. So yeah. Um. All right. So Superman. Yeah, so I watched James Gunn's Superman like last week. I'm super late recording this. Like, it just is what it is, man. I got stuff going on. It's a good movie though. All right, so I'm gonna get to the point. It's a good movie. Um, it's more or less is so it's about what I expected. All right. James Gunn, for those who know, he's directed like Guardians of the Galaxy and a bunch of other like Marvel films, or he at least had a hand in it. And I think this turned out really, really well. We had the preview what was coming when Suicide Squad dropped, or was it the Suicide Squad? I forgot. I'm going in this video blind. This is a blind video, all right. So I haven't done any in-depth research. This is just off the dome. We doing it live ish. Um, and Suicide Squad was good. I like what spawned with John Cena's character. It's nice to see that they are kind of like getting some kind of foundation as far as like the superhero movie genre. Marvel's got that on lock, so like it's done. Like we ain't. It's I've been telling people for years, and they not nerds like me, so it's just going over their heads. But I'm like, look, man, it's done, dog. Like they gotta just do it. You just gotta introduce the superheroes, and maybe down the line, maybe then we can do some origin story stuff. All right, like just me being real. It's just Marvel did it. People, the audience, we not ready. Ain't nobody about to sit here. Ain't nobody about to sit here and wait for you to drop one individual superhero movie every year, every 2 years or whatever, and then build up to the whole group getting together. Like it's already done. We tired. All right, y'all. If y'all think this is gonna happen, hey man. I mean, y'all can hold out hope. I don't think it's gonna play out the way you think it is though. So, but yeah, Superman was good. Let's see, the dog. I'm glad, and this is a spoiler video by the way. I'm glad that crypto wasn't gonna be like the mascot of the movie. And I think a lot of people know what I mean. Like in Star Wars, we got Grogu and the Mandalorian and Crypto. I'm glad Crypto was not that, because I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like I don't, like I don't care about this dog. I do not care, bro. I don't care, man. Like I came to watch a Superman movie, and this is the first one. Like this is a whole new universe, and you about to make me like I don't care about the dog, and I'm so happy that that's just not what it turned out to be. So kudos. I mentioned on my blog, my only real gripe was probably like the robots, and I mentioned the robots because the robots were just like too meta. They were a little bit like, "Hey, Superman." And Superman's like, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" They're like, "Oh, don't ask how we're doing, Superman. We're just robots. We don't have minds or souls." It's like, All right. Like, all right, this is what we doing in the Fortress of Solitude. All right, man. They probably have some other. There's probably some deleted scenes or something, but they could have. I think they could at least tune that up, man, for what it's worth. But what else? We got other superheroes. We had who Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, and Hawk Girl. Hot girl, I don't know what was going on with her wings. If I had any issues with her, like I mean, they were all cool. Mr. Terrific, he never really get that much play, so that was nice to see. He did his thing, which was cool. Which was he got enough screen time. Mister Terrific, he one of those characters who just always just been like he's kind of there, and it's like we didn't get no Mr. Terrific cartoon. Uh, but it's I don't I still haven't really looked into his comics uh, personally, but I mean he seemed pretty cool. Guy Gardner, he seemed pretty cool. The extra superheroes they didn't really seem out of place for that universe. Um, Yeah, Guy Gardner. There's a lot of Green Lanterns on Earth, and that's just me going in depth about uh, the DC verse. Like it's a lot, and I don't. I mean I haven't really delved too much into it, but hey, it'd be interesting to see. I'm interested in seeing who the next Green Lantern is gonna be because we had I'm gonna put an image here of this guy, and we had that guy, and we also got that guy. Then we also got those dudes. There's a lot going on with the Green Lanterns. Um, what else? Story was pretty good. It was nice. It wasn't like no slow build up. Man of Steel is still probably like one of my top Superman movies because that's my Superman of my generation. All right, Christopher Reeves was dope. The other dude, who never really his whole movie thing never really took off, but he was his movie was okay. Like, not it wasn't great. He was, if in all honesty, he was the guinea pig. All right, like this is before because it was before anybody thought like, hey man, we can get these movies and we can combine our characters and kind of build up and make like a cinematic universe. So this is before the Marvel thing. So the dude, he was just it was just a dry run. I don't even think they ever really even considered putting Batman and Superman in the same kind of movie together, which is insane. Like I don't know who up in Hollywood making these calls, man, but it's been hard to watch. It's been very hard to watch. It ain't been good. It ain't been good. What else? Lois Lane, him and Lois Lane, their whole thing. Man, it was all right. I never really cared for Lois Lane. I'm glad that they actually did something to actually give a good reason for Clark nobody being able to recognize him, which is the magic glasses, which is also pretty interesting because now they've introduced magic into the universe as well as like science. So, yeah. Yeah, we don't have it's super advanced alien technology and we got magic. So we in there, all right? Which is cool. I think Marvel, it's pretty much super science because I think Thor verse kind of like laid out the foundation. Like, hey, our science is so good, and this was in Thor 2, that is indistinguishable from magic. And everybody's like, wow, all right, now we don't got to talk about this shit anymore, all right? Now Iron Man suit just pops on, and then we got the fucking Black Panther, his suit, when he snaps, his shit just pops on. Yeah, it's crazy. But convenient. Very convenient. What else? Plot. I saw the Ultraman thing. I saw that coming from a mile away, man. I thought it was gonna be at first. All right, I kind of held out a little bit of hope. I thought they were gonna go. I thought it was gonna be two things. Either I'm like, all right, this is either gonna be Bizarro, or because they introduced the Lex had shown that he opened up another universe. I figured that they might be introducing actual Ultraman. Like they actually went like Lex went and made a deal with Ultraman in the other universe. And if anybody's watched like Crisis of I want to say Crisis of Two Earths, they'll know what I'm talking about. Ultraman was kind of a dickhead, which would have been a very smart move, but I think the plot might have been like it wouldn't have been justifiable because it would have been like just too much at once. Because right now we're just dipping our toe in. We got Superman, but we don't know who the next movie's gonna be, or maybe there's probably like a list somewhere. I could probably look at the list and kind of put things together, but whatever. Um, but I like how they did it, and the unveiling was pretty cool. Um, and even the point like Lex went in, man. I gotta applaud Lex, man. It was a very good Lex Luthor, man. He was a very good Lex Luthor, dude. He was preaching. He was wrong about everything, but the man, he was just so passionate, so fucking passionate. Crazy, man. I'll tell you what my favorite scene is when he's preaching and he starts saying 1A, 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 1A. Preaching. Like incredibly wrong, but preaching. Yeah. And then it was kind of funny. You got to see Ultraman. He did some jujitsu on Superman, and Superman got his arm broken. So that was pretty interesting. Which begs the question: are you gonna is Superman gonna learn martial arts, or is he just too good for it? But since I brought up Lex Luthor, I go a little bit more in depth. Yeah, Lex Luthor. It was yeah, he brought the energy. He was a dick. Um, yeah, he was very callous. He did everything. It's so funny. I have so many opinions because Lex, he was a villain, all right, and his ego was definitely his downfall. And as far as his relationship with Superman, like it's just like from my perspective, Superman is hot shit, like, and Lex is envious of that because Superman, he knows what Superman is capable of, but Superman doesn't exploit. He doesn't use his abilities for self benefit. Like he's an altruistic person, and the fact that like Lex, he probably used every dirty trick to get in the position he was in. And to see somebody out here who's probably the strongest person in the world, not using his gifts to his own personal gains is probably like really just probably just fucks him up. Cause Lex is probably like Lex is black pilled for one. I can say that much. So he's like, look, man, I'm gonna get my money and I'm gonna do this thing. This is what it means to be powerful and a good, like, this is as good as it gets, and he on the bad side of it. Like, and I'm like, dude, like you can, nah, man. And he did all this scheming and plotting just so he could be better than Superman, but he skipped too many levels. Like you fucked over, you killed a person, and it was kind of nice. I like the scene in the end where he cries because it's like that scene right there is most people didn't find it powerful. I'll say it was a little bit powerful because it's like you did all of this to prove you were better than some, because you thought you were better, right? And then to have it all crashing down and finally come, and then to have the reality come straight towards you, and everything that you fought so hard to disprove is standing right in front of you, and it's right in front of your face. You can't run from it at all. I watched Nightmare Alley recently, So it's kind of like the same thing, man. Like you did all this bullshit you didn't have to do. You did you took every little shortcut you could, and you got, and that's like it's a lot of what's kind of happening these days, and I ain't gonna talk about that too much. A lot of people, bro. Like, hey, bro. Like, I'm just letting y'all know I got bullshit. My bullshit. You want to see my bullshit? Go to the friendly feeder. That's my bullshit for the most part. I mean, I got some other bullshit, but hey, that's about as bad as it gets, man. Yeah. So, what else? Yeah, I like how they got Metamorpho. Metamorpho showed up. I like how they handled him. I like how they had the Justice Gang. We don't exactly have a Justice League. Yeah, I thought that was all right. There's a political thing going on, and this is the thing. Like, okay, so another thing I liked is you got to see like some little moments where they don't really show in the other films because they never really got around to that. Like, what is Superman doing on his downtime? Because in the other movies, I think they had the issue is that we never got to hang with Superman long enough to see him just try to be normal or in his day to day, like Lois. Like maybe there's a time where he just doesn't feel like doing dishes and he pisses her the fuck off. Like, cause that's just being in a relationship. If you with somebody, eventually y'all gonna just piss each other the fuck off. But y'all work through it and love and blah blah blah. So them, and she got mad as hell. She talked to the strongest person, the most powerful person on the planet, and she more or less told him like, "Hey man, you be pissing me off." I knew this shit wasn't gonna work, and then she walked into Superman's like, "What? What do you mean?" She's like, "Man, I knew this shit wasn't gonna work." And then if you're Superman, you got a little dilemma because hey, you dating a reporter, and then she get pissed off, like. But I'm glad it wasn't that kind of movie though. All right, so Lois kind of a real one. I don't think she would have, compromised homeboy if it really came down to it. So that was kind of cool. Um, yeah. So Superman, he got involved with a war he probably shouldn't have been involved with, and then they showed the government or the United States government. And they're like, what the, like they're like, yeah, this ain't really cool, man. Like, and then this dude, he an alien. He not even from here. It's just too much out of control. So that was kind of interesting. You can't, this is Superman. And then Lex, his whole thing was Lex. He did have some like I hate to say it though, but it gotta be. These are the times we living in. Like came to the government, they said Superman is wild. In my opinion, it was bound to happen regardless. But there's got to be a fail safe. You got the strongest. If this dude go crazy, it's some red kryptonite drop on the planet. People are fucked. So yeah, but like I like the depth of it and their answer for it. And they're like, damn man, we might have to make a deal with the devil. But yeah, so it's interesting to see where that goes. I distinctly remember from the Catalyst project from Justice League Unlimited. That was a good little turn of events in the animated series because they had like they more or less did what Lex did in this movie, and they cloned Supergirl and made their own clone and kind of like trained her up. And they're like, hey man, we keeping her on a leash, and so in case y'all ever decide to like not be cool. So and glad that didn't happen. They weren't, they didn't spaz out. Although it was not, it was nice to see how they introduced Supergirl at the end of the movie because I definitely came left field. And it also, and I think it was kind of cool that the dog belonged to her, and yeah, so yeah, it was pretty cool. Who else? The engineer. didn't really care for her. She was all right. She was cool. I liked her backstory. It's funny. Oh yeah, okay. So the funny thing is that when you really boil it down, is Lex Luthor hacked Superman and then try to try to use his data. Superman, the movie, the whole plot of the movie is Superman got hacked and yeah, he got attacked on social media. Jesus. I saw some things. People were like, "Yeah, this is a little bit too woke," but hey, man, it's just yeah. Um, it's kind of fucked up though. Oh yeah, and I did kind of like how Superman's parents were like, more or less like, "Look, dude, you're the strongest dude on the planet, and you are the last of us. So you have a bunch of babies. Be nice to these people." And then part of the plot devolved. Superman has a secret harem. Did y'all know Superman got? And then everybody's like, Superman, what's up with you? You got a secret. This is just how ignorant people can be, man. Like, some people just ready to just doubt you, bro. Like, it is the God honest truth. People are ready to just doubt you, like at the drop of a hat, bro. Like they there with you for a second, but the minute some shit come up, they not going. That's, they fuck logic. Like, it's like, hey, bro, you got a hair. You trying to take over the planet, man? Crazy. Oh God. Okay. What else, man? Yeah, not a bad movie. I thought it was the monkeys starting shit on Twitter, tweeting about Superman. That was funny. The dog. Dog didn't get on my nerves. There was a weird scene where Superman was about to get sucked up into a black hole or something, and he like the way he got out the situation was. I was like, whatever. It was just a big whatever, man. Like, I done seen enough superhero stuff, and I just looked at it, and I'm like, whatever, man. Like, especially if you in if you had enough Superman Kool Aid and you drank and you watched um, All Star Superman, you kind of get the gist, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, whatever, man. But yeah, it was cool. Definitely a victory for the nerds. Nerds everywhere probably rejoiced. Or it's at least it's a small victory, I guess. Uh, Closing thoughts. Uh, Batman. I don't see Batman fit anywhere in this. Like, I feel bad for Edward Cullen. I forgot whatever his name is. I like him. He's a good actor, bro. Like, I don't hate the Twilight series. It's is there's words for it, but I don't exactly hate it. All right, I'm be honest, man. It's funny. It's pretty funny. But yeah, he's a way better actor than I thought he was. I like Batman. He was good in the Batman. I don't think they're yeah that universe and this one is not gonna mix. The Joker probably could, but nah, not really, not really. Um, nah, I take that back. Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna probably have to get another Batman. So that should be interesting. It's just like they're having too much fun, man. And if Batman show up, it's a whole other movie. Like Batman fit into the Snyderverse a little bit. Wasn't really handled that well. I'm sorry, Ben Affleck. I like you, I really do, but you, nah, man. It was just bad timing, dude. Just bad timing. Like even the Dawn of Justice, like that was probably like my least favorite interpretation of Batman on screen, like ever, because he was dumb. And I mean it. Like it was just it just he wasn't Batman enough, man. He wasn't Batman enough. He was too angry. He wasn't that much of a sleuth. It was just yeah. I got opinions. I might do a review someday, but I don't want to. I mean, Ben Affleck, he's a good dude, but yeah, just bad. A lot of just bad timing. Um, what else? Static Shock. We need Static Shock. Static Shock is overdue. Like, if there's gonna be a Justice League, just put Static Shock in it. All right. Like, we need to switch it up. It's getting old. All right. You've been doing the I think only like nerds probably get this, but with Marvel, we already like got the we got Celestials, man. Like they've already got Celestials. Eternity's been introduced into the fray. I don't know if we'll even get to the Anti Monitor, in this new universe, but it'll be interesting to see how things play out. Also, I'm a fan of the Superboy Prime storyline. I thought Bright a prequel to that. Like I thought they were gonna like merge that together, and they were setting up a Superboy Prime kind of thing. But Bright turned out to be something else. Fun fact: I probably have to go back and watch it, but yeah, just to my knowledge anyway. Um, so yeah, James Gunn, he killed it. It was a good movie. Um, I don't know what this sequel is gonna be like. 'Cause we not getting a Superman 2. We already like immediately. I already know that we gonna have to. There's gonna be a bunch of other superheroes. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays. There's a real push for the Blue Beetle. Um, I'm a little bit indifferent towards the Blue Beetle, but that'd be cool. I mean, I really just want to see Static Shock and probably Batman Beyond. Those are the two I'm waiting for. I don't know we'll ever get a Batman Beyond movie in my generation during my lifetime. We do. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Hey, man, yeah, shit. All right. Um, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man. Other than that, if I skimmed over any topics, anybody wanted me to talk about, y'all can check out my blog or something, or leave comment, subscribe. Y'all know the game. I didn't make the rules. Uh, Follow me on Unoism.net. Um, and if you want to check out some Dark Boy stuff, you can follow my YouTube and my Patreon. My Patreon is Project R. If you want to help support anything that I'm doing, I do a lot of not for kids. All right, so yeah, not for kids. Probably even this channel too, but it just is what it is. Yeah, it's nice being back. I'm interested. I'm interested in myself and seeing what the YouTube and what the intro and outro are going to be. Hopefully I get to make more stuff. Thank you for watching. Um, yeah. Be well. Stay cool. Catch you on the flip side.